Hey everyone, Tordug here once more. I thought I would do a quick recap on the new patch for Farthest Frontier. It's 0.8.1a, I guess now. They did a tiny little patch to the patch after they released the patch, so that's patchiness. Some of these changes are fantastic, and people were waiting for them for quite some time. Number one is the optimizations that are done throughout the whole thing, even for super large cities, although it's just loading in still. There we go. It still does have its hitches when you're loading in from a save file. But once it's in, it actually is quite nice. Well done. You can definitely feel the difference. This is my big city. The second major update, I would say, besides all the tons of little bug fixes and changes they did, is the housing update, which I've been asking for a while. I'm sure others have as well. But now you got yourself, the large houses are 8, not 6. So what happened is they got the shacks are the same. You upgrade it to a homestead, and instead of just one, it's 2. Then you upgrade it to a large house, and that goes to 6 people, and then a manor is 8 people. So this will help with some of the city sizes, which will also help with some of the optimizations, keeping even older machines, I guess, running better, things of that nature. Very welcome, very awesome. I think it's the stuff that I've been looking for, like I said. They fixed a few other things, exploits and things that were being done, like destroying your central city center or adding 2 trade posts and doing things like that based on save file lags and weird things I never checked out myself, but I saw kind of happening in the community sometimes, somewhere around here and there. The other big deal that I found is no longer can you pile all your cow areas in the same spot. So I had to go ahead and spread all these out into various areas because now there's a penalty when you stack them. There was supposed to be a penalty, but it wasn't in before. So you could stack them and really ultra fertilize an area pretty quickly with 5 cow barns all pooping in the same spot. That has been changed, but that's fine as well. You can still move it. You can still put it on fields, do your rotations of fields where you have the clover year every 3 years and have them on there as well to help. You can still do all the same stuff, just no stacking anymore. Some of the gold bugs with the trade center, which I was also happy to hear because I was having trouble with those, are fixed. So now moving gold back and forth shouldn't be quite as buggy. You shouldn't get the trade center full messages and things anymore when it's just the gold that's the issue. You still do have to have lots of space to put your gold once you're getting a lot of gold, but that's is definite improvement. Overall, I would say this patch is fantastic. It's another bit of proof of what I've been saying, where these guys really do want this game to be good. They're not just putting out an early access and raking in the money. They're trying to build something good here, and this is really nice to see. Unfortunately, the stone quarries and forestry updates and things didn't make it in this time, but that's fine as well. That's probably another major patch, like a 0.9 or something down the road, which is fine. It's the little tiny things that make it replayable and that matter the most, and that seems to be what they did. I think it was an update with the Unity engine as well that kind of made the optimizations a little bit better for large cities especially, but it does actually matter all the way down. Some of the workers are a little smarter as well. They don't leave things on the road as much. That was an issue that was starting to crop up in previous builds, where they would get startled or they would decide to do something else and they just throw the stuff they had on the ground and then do something else. And now they are still going to complete their deliveries, I believe, put the things where they need to go, and then change to whatever next action they wanted to do, which is another good thing, so stuff's not rotting on the roads. Let's see, seeing if there's anything else I can really see quickly here. The AP area window now displays the honey bonus. Barns at capacity or overpopulated can now have cows transferred to them from the trading post or other barns, so you can use it as an overcapacity thing briefly without them just simply butchering, or if it's full, not allowing you to put your cows anywhere. Now you can kind of put them in while you finish building your next barn or that kind of thing, I believe. I haven't tested that out yet. Worker counts for markets went up. The capacity for wells was another big one. Lots of wells, even though, let's see if I can find one here and select, you know, I have wells everywhere in here, and I was having all kinds of out of water problems just because of the way it was, I believe the market workers were taking extra water for the markets as well as the houses, and it was like adding up to really weird stuff. They also increased the capacity and allowed them to be placed closer together, I believe, before you get the negative bonus. So definitely, like, I believe the capacity for the upgraded well was 750 prior to this, and now it's 1,000. The bonuses for regeneration of water and stuff are higher as well, so that's another good one. Keep in mind you can put them closer together now as well, so I don't know if they needed to do both of those things. I think the increased capacity and regeneration was probably enough, but now you can place more, so, you know, that's not too bad. I believe that's everything for this. There's a few hot fixes, and there was lots of little bug fixes I'm not going to go over. There's a massive list of them. They're posted in the Farthest Frontier forums on Steam as well. That's it for now. I'm really impressed. Like I said, I'm so happy to be still playing this game, and I'm happy that they're still pushing forward with fixes and new stuff. I can't wait to see what the next patch brings. I'll see everyone on the next video.